Hi, I'm Tess. Welcome to the Simply Sublime series, where I show you how to make delicious recipes for £10 and under. In this episode, I'm going to be making a really nice Asian chicken noodle soup. Okay, so to begin, I've got about a thumb-sized piece of ginger, which I've just chopped up, and a couple of garlic cloves. I'm just going to bash them and just roughly chop them. So I've got my pan here. I'm using quite a large saucepan because it's going to be holding quite a bit of liquid, and I put it on a medium heat just to warm up. So I'm just going to add about a tablespoon or so of olive oil, and then add garlic and ginger straight in, just to fry it off. Now I'm going to give that a couple of minutes just to get nice and golden, but I don't want to get it too crispy and overdone. So it's just to really release the flavours, and then it'll give the nice stock more of a punchy kick. For more information on this recipe and to see the full method, just check out the description box. So once you've developed a bit of colour on the ginger and garlic, you can add your stock. So I've got a litre of chicken stock here. I would recommend, if you can, use fresh, it's the best. If you make it yourself at home, all the better. But if not, you can just break up a stock cube and pour over some boiling water and use stock that way. So I'm just going to pour that straight into my pan. Typical mess. So you need to bring your stock up to the boil. I put my heat on high and it's come to the boil now. And so now I can just add my chicken. I'm just going to add it straight in. So as soon as you add the chicken, the water is likely to stop boiling. So you can keep the heat on high until it comes back to the boil. So in the meantime, I'm just going to chop through some coriander. Because we're not adding many greens, just a few spring onions and some coriander, it's really good to liven up the dish a bit and stop it from being too meaty and noodly. I'm just going to chop a few spring onions as well. Just going to take the tops off and throw them away because they're looking a bit sad and wilted. And just roughly chop through them. Okay, so the chicken's cooking really nicely. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce to it. This will just give it some nice flavour. And the juice of a lime. I absolutely love this recipe. It's always, I think it's because when I was little, it was the dish that my mum used to make for me when I was ill. And so I associate it with like really good feelings and like comfort and warmth. It's such a nice recipe. So the chicken's nearly cooked, so I'm just going to add the noodles. This is 200 grams of rice noodles, which I've put in the pot. I've covered them with hot water and drained. So they're nice and soft. And I'm simply just going to add them into the stock with the chicken, like so. And I'm just going to add the finishing touches, the spring onion and the coriander. This just gives it a nice bit of colour and freshness. Oh, lovely. I actually can't wait to eat this. It's so good. If you like the look of this recipe, make sure to subscribe. And now we're ready to serve. So I've got a bowl here. Simply just going to add a nice generous portion of the noodles and the chicken. And I'm just going to pour a little bit of the liquid in as well. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a little try. It's really good. The fish sauce is so nice. It adds really good freshness with the lime and the balance. The coriander, spring onion, chicken. Everything just works so well. It's got a really nice salty, sweet, savoury, sour balance. Come back again next time for another episode in the series. I hope you enjoyed.